Luke Schenn came to training camp this year as Toronto's first-round pick. There, he found nothing but high expectations. He was told to become confident, but remain realistic. Try hard, but don't expect anything. As training camp progressed, he found himself battling for a job.
Let's go back to September. What were your expectations coming to training camp as to how things would work out for you? How optimistic were you that they'd turn out as well as they did?
Yeah, well, coming into training camp, they said I'd have to, try to be in the top 4 defense to make the team. And at that point, I think I was about, 9 or 10 on the depth chart as far as defense goes. And all along, I thought that, I'd be able to make the team. It's just, and they said they're going to give me a good opportunity too. But you actually never know if, saying opportunity is one thing, but actually giving you it and putting you in key situations and letting your confidence grow at the start was really big for me. And I felt more and more comfortable kind of as as training camp went on and into exhibitions in the regular season. And lucky and thankful for the opportunity I've gotten. It's been awesome. And I guess going in, I felt I could make the team, but it's all about opportunity.
Here he goes, don't lose it now. Yes! Luke Schenn wins the game!
All right, Luke, what's it been like so far playing up here in the NHL?
It's been awesome so far. It's a dream come true to finally make the NHL, and obviously so to keep proving yourself and getting better. But it's always been a goal of mine to make the NHL, and it's pretty cool, and I think it makes it that much more special being a part of the Leafs.
We're developing people, and Luke could be one of those people. We don't look and say he's 18, so he can't play. If he's ready to play, he'll play. And that's a decision. It'll be a very tough decision that we'll have to make.
I think the biggest wrench thrown into the whole thing is the fact that how well Luke Schenn has played here in this preseason, and I think he's been sort of thrust into this spotlight, and it's only getting bigger.
Coming in, I know there's a lot of D, but you try not to think about it. You just want to keep going out there and getting better. And obviously, there's lots of veteran guys, but try not to think about that and just go out there and just worry about yourself.
You don't want to be premature in your judgments either. That's why we try to play Luke against the better people on the other team, but we also understand that those players aren't playing at the same intensity they will be playing when the season starts.
It is a win-win situation. If they keep him, I think that he's got the opportunity before the season's over. He could be the best defensive defenseman on this hockey club, and that's not a shot to anybody, but I've been thoroughly impressed. Every game I see this kid play, he impresses me more.
His presence on the ice and his maturity, far beyond his years, and the pace of the game at the NHL level is so much quicker than what he's been accustomed to, obviously playing junior, and he adapted to that, and he adapted to tough situations very well. So we'll see how it goes once the regular season starts.
After surviving training camp, Luke was on to his next challenge: remain in Toronto. According to the National Hockey League, a player can play in 9 NHL games before being sent back to junior. Luke surpassed some onlookers' expectations, became a favorite to the Toronto media, and officially started a new chapter.
That was one stage, and then you've got the next 10 games, and of course it was the Luke Schenn watch in all the local newspapers as to whether he was going to stick around or go back to Kelowna. That was a bit of pressure as well in managing your consistency over those 10 games to keep yourself not only in the lineup but on this team.
Yeah, for sure. I guess at the start of the year there was in the media, you could say, papers and TV and that type of thing. But to be honest, I didn't even really pay attention to that. I just kind of, one focus, and that was just, your play on the ice. And, there's going to be so many different opinions out there whether or not I should have stayed or gone back to junior for another year. And, that's something that I was told right at the start, is not to pay attention to any of that and, just worry about your play on the ice. And that's really what I did. It's just, not put too much pressure on myself to be here and, think about it too much, kind of stuff that's going on away from the rink and what everyone else is thinking, within the organization and, media and that type of stuff. Just, focus on the play on the ice.
I've gotten a real good opportunity here, and, I'm very thankful for that, and the coaches have been great in helping me out and teaching me different things to help get me better, and, they put me in some key situations on the ice, and like I said, give me a great opportunity, so, I felt more comfortable and more confident as I went on, and I'm very thankful to be in this situation.
I wasn't really sure if we were making the right decision, but a whole group, we basically voted on it, and we wanted to guard early on Luke's development. I wasn't sure how many minutes. We had set a goal. We have to give him at least 16 minutes a game. That's what Cliff said to me. If he can't play Luke 16 minutes a night, there's no point in him being here. So after 10 games, we were going to reevaluate where we were, and then we looked back, and Luke was playing 22 or 23 minutes, and we had challenged him a few times against the better people, and he had passed. So we thought, when we looked at his overall physical development, is it better to play in junior where you're bigger than other guys and you can get away with things, or do we create good habits on and off the ice? And we felt this was best.
At age 18, Luke had no choice but to pack it up, say goodbye to Saskatoon and Kelowna, and move out on his own. The city of Toronto was waiting.
And it's a 2-1 game as Sidney Crosby moves in. And he looks determined at the start of the third period, and then just got nailed by Luke Schenn.
He's not a guy that really gets rattled about much. He's confident in his game. He works hard. So, guys like that, they deserve good outings, and that's what happens. You usually follow up a good one, and tonight I thought he played great. I think he's been getting better all year. Definitely getting more confidence with the puck. Obviously tonight, he played against Crosby pretty much all night, and I thought he did an excellent job against Crosby and Malkin. And, the sky's really the limit for him.
Luke Schenn, what can you say? He's been absolutely outstanding. He's so poised out there. For a guy his age, you can't teach that. He's been, simply outstanding, I have to say.
No, he's been great. He's been the same way like he was in the preseason. If he's gonna keep playing like that, he's gonna be a hell of a player.
And there's Luke Schenn, who scored his first NHL goal and becomes the secondly top 5 draft pick to score his first NHL goal in Montreal, dating back to Lanny McDonald. Congratulations, Luke. And before we talk about what happened to you personally, what does it feel like to get a win in this building against some pretty tough odds?
Yeah, it feels great. It's a great feeling right now. Coming to Montreal on Saturday night and get the win. It's only going to help.
Odds are the kid's better off going back to junior. It's kind of been somewhat proven, but on the other hand, he's just seemed to be ready. I think this is a great season for Luke.
How important was your relationship with Ron Wilson, Rob Zettler, and how they made you better over the course of this season?
Yeah, it was awesome. Good communication throughout the whole season, and sometimes you deserve a kick in the butt, and that's all part of it. And I got that sometimes, but most of the time they're real positive and just wanted to help me get better, and that's what it's all about, is help me learn. And the first year in the NHL is you got lots to learn, and Zettler was awesome. He took me every day, before and after practice, and helped me work on little things. And same with Ron, he'd always come up and tell me some things that he liked in the game, or some things I got to work on, whether it's before a game or after practice and that type of stuff. So they're without them, obviously I wouldn't be in this situation. So I got lucky with the opportunity I've been given.